On to Deani, who slams it home.
Run at the right from the left block. Layup good.
Parker drives it through the hole to right. Hunt comes around to score. The Cavs win. Pierman dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools. And brought to you in part by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
Each night I lay down and looked up at my ceiling and it said, you should be doing more.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Cedric Pierman, number 37 on the football team. Football, basketball, and NCAA soccer are the lead stories on this week's show. But let's start with our play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. We make the American dream come true every day. He's got two receivers right, one to the left. That's Jared Green on the left side. Takes the snap. Another design quarterback keeper finds a hole. He's across the 30 to the 25. Look out! Big Hall down to the 5. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. He's in.
We felt that our team needed a spark, needed somebody to believe in. There's nobody on this team that the players and the coaches believe in more than Vic Hall, and he certainly confirmed that to everybody today.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next. He's got room to run. He's across the 45 to the 35. Go Vic. Motoring ahead to the 24-yard line.
Welcome back to the show. Our football team was in Blacksburg on Saturday to take on Virginia Tech. Let's check out the game story.
The Cavalier game highlights are presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Will go out of the quarterback with a receiver right and two to the left. He'll hand off on a delayed give to Cedric Pierman. Tries the right side. Pounds ahead to the 34-yard line. John Phillips, the tight end on the left side of the line. Ogletree goes into motion. They'll take the handoff to him. Hall takes off. He's going to take it on a quarterback keeper. He was one man away from breaking it all the way. One to the left. That's Jared Green on the left side. Takes the snap. Another design quarterback keeper finds a hole. He's across the 30 to the 25. Look out. Big Hall down to the 5. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia, Vic Hall.
Vic Hall's a great football player. He's an awesome competitor. To do that on a few days worth of practice is unbelievable. Pretty awesome performance on his part.
As the Hokies face third down and 4 yards to go. Taylor dropping back. Now he's going to scramble to his opposite side. Throws across his body. Ball popped up into the air. Deflected right to a teammate as Cole comes down with it. Cole in the far slot. Two receivers to each side of Taylor. Going to throw a quick screen pass. Gets it over to Cole. Cole with blockers in front. Heads down the sideline. He's going to have another Tech first down. First down and goal. Taylor drops back, lobs to the end zone. Got a man wide open. Boykins makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies. And how about Jared Boykin? Two receivers to his left, one to the right. Little shovel pass off to Cedric Pierman. Bounces it to the outside. He dives ahead. He's got the first down. What a play by Cedric Pierman. Pierman behind him is the lone setback. He'll get the call on second down. He's trying to break another tackle. Breaks it across the 35. He pounds his way ahead. Big Call is back at quarterback going out of the shotgun. Two receivers to his right. Going to drop back. Yuri's going to air it out. Throwing downfield. And I'll tell you right there, Covington got held up. Yep, there's the flag. Covington got wrapped up around the waist. And penalties sitting fifth. Here's Vic Hall taking on a quarterback keeper. He's got an opening again. He breaks a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia, Vic Hall.
He just came in here, stepped into a role he wasn't necessarily familiar with, and just made tremendous plays throughout the day and really kept us in this game.
He's got Evans with him in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff to Evans. Takes it himself on a quarterback keeper. He gets spun down right at the 24-yard line by Alex Field. 3rd and 10. Glennon intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Glasby. Again, there was pressure.
It was out and up. And I think just Kevin Dose pressured him, so he had to release it earlier than he wanted to. And I think like him and the tight end were a little off, so he ended up overthrowing the tight end. And so then I just caught it in the end zone.
I had no doubt in my mind at halftime we were going to win this game. The guys were playing with passion. Offense was steadily moving the ball, and the defense came up big in several situations.
Tyrod Taylor going out of the shotgun here on 3rd down. A quarterback keeper, he's going to take it to the near side, cuts it to the inside, breaks a tackle. He's trying to get into the open field across the 45, down the near sideline. He's still rumbling ahead, cuts it back. He's to the 10-yard line, finally dragged down by Vic Hall.
We've got a spy on the quarterback, and it's what we wanted. And their guy made the play, and our guy didn't make the play, and that's what changes games of this nature. Just a play here and there, and that's what separated the two teams, but that's enough.
With 2 receivers right, one to the left, that's Macho Harris. They'll take the handoff to him, and Boone's going to take it straight ahead as he drives into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He'll line up on the far side, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tyrod Taylor takes the snap. He's got pressure coming. He eludes the tackle, fires over the middle. He's going to hit his big tight end, Greg Boone, again. And on Thanksgiving weekend, they're going to give the ball to Boone. Boone's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. He had nowhere to go. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. A pair of running backs to either side of him. Takes the snap. Keeps this one going down the field. It's going to be caught. Oh, what a catch. He's got Ogletree lined up to his right. Covington to his left. Stays in the pocket, dumps it off. The ball dropped by Pearman. It was going to be a tough catch. Sometimes you catch a scrambling quarterback as Taylor's going to take the snap out of the shotgun. Time to throw over the middle. Fires and completes the pass to Cole. Shoestring tackle put on. On the way for Dustin Keys, who is 1 for 2. Spot is down. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it is good.
There's not much difference between these two teams, as was evidenced today, but there's just enough difference. And there were just a couple of plays that made it that different.
Takes it around that right edge. He's got room to run. He's across the 45 to the 35. Motoring ahead to the 24-yard line.
Would have gave up both of the touchdowns. Would have gave up anything just to see them leave out of here with a smile on their face with a win. In the future, we just gotta just keep working on the offseason and get ready for next year.
He's probably the best offensive tackle in the country. But there's a lot more to Eugene Monroe than just run blocking and pass protection. Eugene is a smart, insightful young man who has always had his priorities right. And he's yours, Student Athlete of the Week.
The Student Athlete of the Week is brought to you by the Cavalier Team Shop online, where every purchase benefits academic support for UVA student athletes.
I wanted to be different from everyone in my surroundings. I don't know how. I was blessed with the ability to see that, people around me just weren't doing the right thing. And so many people who I grew up with were just blind to that and fell into the trap of the environment. I had a quote on my ceiling and an NFL flag because that was a stepping stone I wanted to get to. And each night I lay down and look up at my ceiling and it said, "You should be doing more." And that's just a product of where I grew up. I just didn't want to be like the other people where I grew up. And, there were some good people who I grew up with too, but just so many that, didn't go down the right path. I didn't fall in love with the sport until I got to college. Until, I've had to go through the grind of being a college football player. Previous to that, I would just play because I liked it. It was fun, and I felt like I had a future. But, now that I look at it, I don't think I would put in the amount of work that I do if I didn't love the sport. I don't think it's unfair to make a comparison between me and Brick because I looked at his game to improve my own, you know, because I felt that, you know, he was one of the better tacklers in the country, which was proven. He was drafted fourth. So, you know, a lot of things that I do are some of the things that he's done. You know, I credit him for a lot of the things I was able to do. And, you know, he was a true leader in helping me progress that year when I got to play behind him.
Hey, don't give too much ground. Yeah, that was a good one. I got some pressure.
Wednesday's usually the day where we go on a little one-on-one pass rushing thing. I give him everything I got, try to pull out every move out the arsenal, but I mean, he does a really good job of just reminding me how untalented I am as a pass rusher. He's great, man. He's exceptional. Just moving his feet and just staying with my redirection, with my change direction and all those things. So I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him sooner. I get him every once in a while, but for the majority, he does his job.
It's a drill where we set up to emulate like a nickel pass rush type third down situation, and you know, Clint's one of our better rushers, probably the best we have, and you know, to go against that competition on Wednesday is just fun for him and myself. You know, we go at each other's throat every week. That's our day. That's me and Clint's day to just, you know, take out all our aggression on each other, and conversation from that drill lasts until the next week, and it just continues.
He's extremely humble, especially for a guy who gets as much attention as he does for being as good as he is. And I think in high school he was the best that there was, and in college he's the best that there is. So he's extremely humble for a guy who's received so much attention for his skills.
You have to have ambition. You just have to know that you want to be successful, and don't let anything get in the way of that. People, things, you know. Just make sure you set goals and do everything in your power to achieve them. The friends that I've met at this school have become my family, not like my family, not like my brothers, but I actually feel as though my teammates and people that I've met off the field are my family. And that's probably the biggest thing that I'll miss, you know, not being able to contact them and see them and interact with them as much as I can now that I'm here.
Visit the Cavalier Team Shop online at virginiasports.com and take advantage of this week's special offer.
In this week's Cavalier Flashback, we take a look at Eugene Monroe's predecessor, one of the greatest tackles in Virginia history, D'Brickashaw Ferguson.
Cavalier Flashback is brought to you by the Virginia Lottery. More than $3 billion to K-12 public education since 1999. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools.
Oh, camp is great, you know. It's tiresome, and every day they ask a lot for you, but you just got to give it your all. And I'm trying to do that every day.
D'Brickashaw Ferguson finished his Virginia career as the most decorated offensive lineman in school history. When he was named first-team All-American as a senior in 2005, Brick became Virginia's first tackle to earn All-American honors since Ray Roberts in 1991. Brick started all 49 games he played for the Cavaliers, the most by an offensive lineman in Virginia history. He was also a standout in the classroom and earned his undergraduate degree in religious studies in 3.5 years. A native New Yorker, D'Brickashaw was taken as the 4th overall pick in the first round of the 2006 NFL Draft, and for the past 3 seasons has been a starter and a rising star for the New York Jets.
Our women's basketball team began the week by hosting Big 12 opponent Colorado, and our men's team finished the week against Big East foe Syracuse. Let's check out the highlights.
Right for 3, right wing, money. 5-0.
I think what really makes me feel good is that I didn't have to rely on Monty Wright for like an ungodly number of scoring. I had to rely on her for 14 points, and that's, to me, that's the best thing that I see here, is that other players are stepping up and scoring and putting the ball in the basket for us, and that way we can get Monty down to a normal percentage and normal, you know, she doesn't have to take a million shots and try to save the day all the time. So obviously she was not shooting the ball well, but she was playing incredible defense tonight, and we were rebounding the ball extremely well. So I was real pleased with our effort. That's what we focused on for the last 2 days, and you know, if the offense suffered because of that, I'm fine with that. But I thought that other players stepped up tonight and gave us really good performances offensively.
Milner racing down the left side of the lane, hands off to Shine, layup good with the right hand.
Chelsea Shine, Whitney, Edwards, I thought played great tonight.
We'll pull up from 10 feet, right side of the lane. Ring it up for Whitney Edwards.
Coach Ryan has talked a lot about everyone on our team knowing our roles, and I think what it comes down to is we're all in great situations. We all play for a great team. We love our teammates. We go to a great school. So, you know, having any role on this basketball team is really a privilege.
Takes it inside, floats up a teardrop from 10 feet away. No good off the backside of the iron. Rebound, long one goes to Scott. Scott passes off to Baker, going the other way. Knifes his way underneath the defense and lays it in. A pass off to Baker. Baker goes the other way. Nice pass inside to Landisberg as he finishes up close. Dribbling with the right hand, feeds out to Sanders. Now out to Curry. Fires away from three. It's good.
Early threes are more, you know, about guys coming after you. And if people come after you and then they face resistance, then maybe they keep coming, maybe they don't. And I don't think they ever face the kind of resistance passionately or physically that one needs to.
Talking about that with somebody at halftime. Here's the three-pointer. Zaglinski unloads and he hits another one. Sammy Zaglinski. Jones swings out. Zaglinski fires away from three. He hit another one. Sammy Zaglinski hits his fifth three-pointer of the night.
We were fortunate enough to win the last couple games and didn't bounce our way this time, so we weren't.
Coming up after the break.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. Our men's soccer team began playing the NCAA Championship this week, and we've got that story and more in our Olympic Sports Spotlight.
The Olympic Sports Spotlight is presented by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
No matter how far you advance, if you don't win the championship, there's only one team that goes home happy no matter how far you go. So it's always tough like that. UConn is an experienced team that, when they did seize the lead, made it, very, very difficult for us. And as the game went on, in our sport, as you start to chase the game and take more chances, things open up, and they got the second goal.
In other Cavalier sports action this week,
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. This week, our men's and women's basketball teams compete in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. We'll be back next Sunday with those stories and more. I'm Cedric Pierman, and until next time, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools. And brought to you in part by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.